Welcome to the Gamers Corner Show season finale. Today we will be reviewing the Nintendo Entertainment System and some of its games. The Nintendo Entertainment System, or as most people call it, the NES, is made by, of course, Nintendo. The NES came out in the US on October 18th, 1985, but the Japan version came out on July 15th, 1983. The Japan's version is very different from the US. For a start, it had different colors, and it came with a microphone on the controller. Also, some games stayed across seas. There are over 1,000 NES games, even with an unlicensed games. Even for the third, also known as the 8-bit era, that is a lot of the games. In the US, they have stopped making games ever since 1995, and Japan stopped in 2003. It was one of the best systems ever. One of the reasons of that might be because it's selling 61.9 million units. The best-selling games are Super Mario Bros. It sold 40.23 million copies. The second, Super Mario Bros. 3, which sold 18 million. But personally, my favorite are Zelda, Gyromite, and Mario. Now it's time to review Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. These games were made in 1988 by Nintendo. Now this game came free with most Nintendo Entertainment Systems, and one of the best things about this game is that it is 2 players. But it's too bad for Nintendo that they didn't make Super Mario Bros. 2 like this. Well, on Super Mario Bros. Side, you and a friend try to save a princess, but in every castle, she's not there. But you find a freaking Toad at the end of all 7 of them, which just pissed me off when I first played this game. But this was the first Mario game, so people didn't even know that there was 8 castles. For all we knew, there could have been like hundreds, and it went on forever. But back to the game. It is really simple. You can get yourself stronger by getting a mushroom out of all those little boxes. And if you do get 100 coins, you will get a 1-up. Finally, at the end, you get to fight King Koopa. And finally, yes, at the 8th castle, you do get to save the princess. Well, at least Mario does get her in the end. But I really don't count a kiss on the cheek as getting her after going through all that crap. On the Duck Hunt side, you get a free zapper, which is really not worth it. But you will be lucky if you can get one that works. In the game, it's really simple. You shoot ducks and frisbees, and if you mess this up, something wrong. But there really is not much variety. So what I'm trying to say is, you should not get the Duck Hunt all by itself. If you're going to get any game by itself, you should get Super Mario Bros. And have a friend. The only way you're going to get Duck Hunt is if you get it with Super Mario Bros. This is the only way it's really worth it. Now let's look at the Robot Series game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not living under a rock. This game is Gyromite. This game came with Rob the Robot. You might know him from Super Smash Bros. Brawl as Rob the Robot. It's that simple. This game tried to make the NES not a gaming system, but a freaking robot system. Which I only say the Chinese can do that, which we all know that they made this, and tried us North Americans to do it, which we failed miserably. But in only 2 games Rob can play in. That's it. I can name tons of games that he should have played in and could have played in, but no, only 2. The only problem is that Rob is really freaking slow. Like, more slow than your retarded friend you have. Even though Rob sucks ass, the game with a human is really good. Don't even try using Rob, there is no hope. Well, in Gyromite, you play as Dr. Gyromite, and you have to stop the bombs from blowing up and killing you. Which is terrorism right there. But the two-player part is that the second player lifts up and down the red and blue walls blocking your way. This is a really fun game, so if you do see it at a good price, I would buy it. But please, do not use Rob. You will be so pissed and most likely break it in the end. Now, to my worst Nintendo Entertainment System game that I have. And I mean, it's crap. It's a game that they put shit in the game case and pass it out of the game. And it is Section Z, made by Capcom, which they really fucked it up this time. But you gotta give it a little hope, because by the cover, it does look pretty cool. It gives you hope that the game just might be good, and Section Z does not sound too much like a bad game, but it is. Now, it kind of looks like a Metroid game from the case if you look at it. But this game, and I say it now, it is so far from Metroid, or any good game I've ever played. I would rather play 1,000 Castles of Mario and never save the princess, and in the end, Bowser ends up beating the crap out of you than playing this game. Now, this game is pretty much a maze going up or down. That's pretty much it. It's just going up or down. It seems pretty simple, but it is almost impossible to get to pick up or down without dying. You go up, you're fucking dead. You go down, you're really fucking dead. And if you are extremely lucky or have cheat codes, you might get by up or down. But this game should give you some kind of hint at least of where to go or how to do it. But I don't know if I'm missing something, but this game is definitely on one of the worst games I've ever played. Like, I fucking hate it. Oh, sorry. Second worst, actually. There's one game that, oh my god, I might just go destroy it. But I say, if you do see this game, if you see Section Z anywhere with a good price, I wouldn't buy it to play it, but I'd buy it just to destroy it. I go put it in the freezer, take it out, and beat the shit out of it with a jackhammer. I might be over-exaggerating. Oh no, over-exaggerating is I'd blow the shit out of it, actually. But as you know, there are thousands of NES games, but these are the ones I chose to review right now. I had a pretty fun season, and hopefully next season will be even better, because 2011 people, it's going to be a lot better. So from everyone at the Gamers Corner Show, I thank you for watching. And please, do not fucking play that game.